Every SAP BTP architect has done this. You finish a whiteboard session, the architecture is clear, everyone's aligned, and then you spend the next hour manually recreating it in draw.io. Finding the right SAP service icons, getting the boundary zones correct, wiring up the connectors. The diagram takes longer than the architecture decision itself. We built a tool to fix that. Sketch to SAP BTP is an open source tool built on SAP Cloud Application Programming Model and Claude AI. You give it a photo of your whiteboard sketch or a Mermaid diagram, and it gives you back an official SAP BTP Solution Diagram ready to open in draw.io or diagrams.net. It runs on your own BTP subaccount. Your data never leaves your environment. Let me show you exactly how it works. This is the sketch we're working with today, an Agentic AI architecture on SAP BTP. Hand-drawn, rough lines, shorthand labels, a user connecting to Joule, which coordinates with SAP AI Core. AI Core connects to an MCP server, SAP HANA Cloud, and SAP Integration Suite. This is a realistic whiteboard photo, nothing staged, nothing cleaned up. I'll drag the image into the tool here. The tool runs a 4-step pipeline automatically. First, Claude's vision model analyzes the sketch and extracts every component and connection as structured data, not a description, a proper JSON representation of the architecture. No prompt passing, no rejects. The model either calls the tool with valid data or it doesn't. Then the components are matched against a bundled SAP BTP service catalog, exact match first, then aliases, then type-based fallback. This step is fully deterministic, no LLM involved. Then Claude Haiku reviews the mapped architecture against SAP BTP best practices and generates structured warnings. And finally, the draw.io XML is generated with official SAP service icons embedded directly in the cell styles. The whole pipeline runs in a few seconds. Here are the results. 6 components detected. User, exact match. Joule, exact match. SAP AI Core, exact match. SAP HANA Cloud, exact match. SAP Integration Suite, exact match. An MCP server, correctly identified as unknown because there's no official SAP BTP icon for it yet. It renders as a clearly labeled placeholder box in the diagram. Every confidence level is shown, exact, alias, or unknown. You always know how the mapping was determined. This is the architecture review from Claude Haiku. 6 findings for this agentic AI design. No identity or authentication layer between the user and Joule. No event-driven architecture for async AI operations. Synchronous calls to AI Core risk timeouts. MCP server trust boundary is undefined. Direct connection from AI Core to HANA Cloud without data governance. No API management layer. And no observability service. These are real architectural gaps, not generic advice. The validator names the specific SAP services to add: Cloud Identity Services, Event Mesh, Application Logging Service. This review runs automatically with every conversion. You don't have to ask for it. And here is the generated diagram, open in draw.io. SAP service icons, pulled from the official SAP BTP icon library. Boundary zones, the BTP boundary wraps all BTP components, external systems sit outside. Topology-aware layout, components are positioned in columns based on their graph depth from the entry point, preserving the left-to-right flow of the original sketch. Connectors style to SAP Solution Diagram standards. This file is standard draw.io XML. Open it in diagrams.net, the draw.io desktop app, or any compatible tool. No additional plugins required. What would have taken an hour took seconds. The output is yours to refine, add annotations, adjust positions, extend the diagram further. One more thing, if you work with Mermaid diagrams rather than sketches, there's a second input path. Paste any flowchart or graph definition and the same pipeline runs, except the vision model is skipped entirely. Mermaid is structured text, so we pass it deterministically. No API call, no cost, results in milliseconds. Same output, same SAP icons, same architecture review. The tool is open source under Apache 2.0. Clone the repository, add your Anthropic API key, and run it locally with a single command, or deploy it directly to your own BTP subaccount using Cloud Foundry. No HANA required, no app router, no additional BTP services. One app, one deploy. The link is in the description. The SAP Community Blog post walks through the full technical implementation, how the Vision Agent is structured, how the catalog matching works, how the layout algorithm positions components. If a SAP service isn't mapping correctly for your use case, the catalog is open for contributions. A pull request to add a service entry directly improves accuracy for everyone using the tool. Give it a try. I'd like to hear what architectures you're converting. That's it. Go build something. If this saved you time, hit like. It helps more SAP architects find the tool. And subscribe for what's coming next.